Now come closer. Let me gently hold your hands when I say this. Waiting till last minute and missing your visa renewal deadline, even by accident, is one of the surest way to lose your residency in Poland. If you recently moved to Poland, witamy, which is a Polish way of saying welcome. Whether you're a student pursuing higher education or even a foreign worker on a work visa, this is literally your guide to settling into Poland. For students, number 5 is actually very essential for you, so pay close attention. My name is Gigi or Stella, and I love to talk about everything from study and productivity to lifestyle and travel. If that's your vibe, then hit the subscribe button and join the family. Let's get started. Starting out strongly with immediate needs because, of course, they're very essential. And topping that list is getting a SIM card. Right off at the airport, there are places where you can buy SIM cards. I would recommend to buy SIM cards like Leica Mobile because they are very easy to navigate. I think that's the word. And they have quite affordable plans. It's very essential to have a SIM card because anyways, that's your means to communicating, and you pretty much need internet for pretty much everything. Number 2, if you're someone who is on self-tuition or simply just have a bit of cash on you, it's important for you to exchange your money. But I will hold your hand very dearly when I say this. Do not exchange your money at the airport. It's a ripoff. If you're going to exchange money at all, make sure to come into the city and find some of the cash bureau where you can exchange your money. They are called cantor here, and they usually have far more reasonable prices than the prices that you find at the airport. If for any reason at all you need to exchange money at the airport, make sure that you don't exchange something above 50 euros, for instance, because 50 euros is enough for you to order an Uber or buy a snack. Number 3, settle your school and work documents ASAP. Getting your papers sorted as soon as possible is one of the best decisions that you can make for yourself because you don't want to get entangled in the issues of finding appointments and having to wait long queues before you get attended to. So the sooner, the better, at least before the heat starts. Number 4, secure accommodation. Whether you're going to stay in the student dormitory or you already have arrangement for an apartment, it's important for you to secure that and lock it in as soon as possible because you don't want to hop from hotels and Airbnbs because baby, you would definitely need the money. Now for part 2, transportation and smart shopping, my favorite thing. And coming in first place, public transport. Public transport here are great. We have things like trams, trains, and buses. But I'm going to hold you by your edges when I say buy your tickets. Tickets here are very affordable. And for students, you get to have 50% discount. Now here's the thing. Even though nobody checks your ticket when you enter into the buses, trams, or trains, there are specific times or different timings where randomly someone enters the bus and hears something like Shaprasham Bileti. That's when you know that you're cooked, especially when you don't have a ticket. The price that you pay when you don't buy a ticket is somewhere around 280 zloty. That's the fine you pay for not buying a ticket. Compare that with 1.75 zloty. Do the math. That's why it's really important for you to buy the ticket. You can buy time-bound tickets, monthly tickets, or quarterly tickets, but I would highly, highly recommend that you buy the monthly or quarterly tickets because you would save far more when you buy that as opposed to buying single-time tickets for each of your trips. Number 2, buy cheap winter clothing early. Poland's winter hits hard, especially if you're coming from a warmer country. So do well to buy some of your clothing now. Right now, it's the spring period, and most of the winter clothing are going to be up for sale. You can get cheap winter clothing right now in some of the secondhand shops because they will probably be selling them off. Number 3, shop smart. Auchan is your friend. One of the best places for students to buy things is from a popular shop called Auchan. If you literally type in Auchan on the Google map, you will see a couple of them spring up. This is one of the places where you can buy affordable food. Another places where you can buy affordable food is from farmers market. And sometimes you can find them in open spaces or you can find them on Sunday in a specific square. Moving on to part 3, let's talk legal and social must-dos. Number 1, register your residence. Whether you're going to live in the hostel or you're going to live in an apartment, you need to ensure that the local municipal where you live is aware of that building location. Within 30 days of moving in, you need to notify the local office, which is usually the tax office of where you're living. It's important for them to have the right address, especially because you need this information to be able to access a lot of services, including health and public services. Number two, apply for your PESEL number. This number is your legal gateway into Poland. You need to do this as soon as possible. You can look for any of the offices around the area where you're living, or you can ask the administration around where you are to give you directions to a PESEL office so that you can register. Trust me, there is nobody that will listen to you without a PESEL number. It's synonymous to social security number, if you get what I mean. Number three, start applying for your residence card early. If you plan to stay long term, for instance, you're here on education purposes for your bachelor's and master's that exceeds the period of your visa, it is beyond important for you to register as soon as possible. Now come closer. Let me gently hold your hands when I say this. Waiting till last minute and missing your visa renewal deadline, even by accident, is one of the surest way to lose your residency in Poland. Let it sink in. Now moving on to part 4, career and cultural tips. Number 1, LinkedIn optimization. Create a LinkedIn profile and make sure it's optimized even before you step out of your country. If you plan to work here after your studies, you need to have a LinkedIn profile that is optimized. Many recruiters here reach out to people via LinkedIn, and networking could be the difference between you waiting a long time to get a job or landing a job within months. Speaking of getting a job, adjust your expectations. I know someone probably told you that the minute you step foot in Poland or in Europe or wherever you're going to, that jobs are going to be knocking down your doors. Adjust that expectation because sometimes life can happen. Usually, I'd advise that you have at least a buffer of 3 to 6 month period where you are actively searching for jobs. And within this period, you should be financially buoyant enough to cover your living expenses and any other thing that will keep you stable while actively searching for jobs. So again, adjust your expectation. Number 3, one other key thing that you should try to learn as soon as you move into the country is learning basic Polish language. This will literally help you in everyday life. A simple dzień dobry, do widzenia, or dziękuję could literally set you apart from any other person and actually go a long way in making your life smoother. Last but not the least, study. That's the reason why you came here anyways. You see that money you want to use to ball. Relax. 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 Calm down. There will be time for you to do every of that, but don't forget the goal. And the goal is to get that degree or to do that foreign job that you came to do. Whatever it is that brought you to Poland, focus on it. You need to have all your focus on that. And that's it. Just like that, you have yourself a Poland newcomer starter kit. I hope you found this video really helpful and engaging. Let me know if there is any tip you think I missed out, and tell me about your experience. Are you already in Poland? Are you planning to move? Has it been like settling in? I'd love to hear all of that in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Do all of that good thing. And I'll leave you as always. Remember where you're coming from, remember where you are, and remember where you're going. Until the next episode, it's all shades of love.